Hello from Farland. I think we've got a pretty nice treat for you today. I hope you enjoy it. We'll be chasing another train around the layout and following signals. I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit more sophisticated than tape and a couple of sticks. But this really works. With the Foxeer anyway. Can everybody find the pointer? Because you're going to have to follow it to follow this part. If you want to skip this part, that's fine. I didn't really set out to protect the junction for Far Moor with signals, but by the time I had 2 or 3 signals set up for it, I thought, well, I might as well go ahead and see if I can solve the puzzle completely, or as completely as possible with the tools I have. So in this diagram, the dots represent sensors in the track. There are 4 of them. And the stars represent signals. This is the new semaphore signal. So trains approach Far Moor coming this way, and if perchance something from Far Moor triggers that sensor on its way out to go back to Howe Street, it turns this signal red and this one yellow. This sensor controls this signal and one you can't see that's over at the harbor. And if the train is crossing across to go back to Howe Street and it triggers this sensor, actually it's up here farther, then this signal goes red and the one at the harbor goes yellow. Then we have this sensor, which turns this signal red. And I don't have a distance signal for this, but I may change that out to my other type of signal. And so that controls traffic coming on the freight line going this direction if there's something crossing over to go this way. Now, trains coming in this direction, they're held up at Howe Street and can't go on this line because they don't have a token. And then finally, this sensor controls the semaphore, the new semaphore, which tells a train about to leave Far Moor that there's a train coming on this track towards them. And that's about it. It's fairly well protected. It's not perfect because, of course, there's all sorts of things that could happen. A very slow, short train coming around. This might time out before it gets over here, and then this train might leave, and there could be a collision. But other than oddball things, I think this junction is fairly well protected. I don't really know what else I could do with the technology I have. Well, that's almost 10 minutes, so that's about it for today. Bye from Farland.